Hello and welcome to this classical guitar lesson on Roland Dyens' Tango and Skai part number 3. Everything's been hosted by classicalguitarrocks.com, so if you want to head over there is a free copy of the study guide that goes along to these 3 videos. Let's dive straight into this, a walkthrough of the first A section with any fingerings and left hand sort of hacks that you might need to get this up and running. Welcome to this bar by bar step through of Tango and Skai by Roland Dyens and the first A section. It kicks off with harmonics in the first 2 bars in a habanera tango rhythm. So it's on, off, 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 on, off, everything above the 12th fret. To achieve the volume, you need to start above your sound hole, move backwards to the bridge, and then back again. This is louder than this. It's that simple. I am also cutting the E string off so it's not ringing over, but that is your choice. And I'm making sure that that first open E is cut off as well. I do not want to hear this sound. Everything ringing over because it's not what is needed or required for this style. Bar 3, melody into bar 3 goes. And there we are, finishing up at bar 5. A minor chord with a half bar to get that F note. Right hand doing full planting on the accompaniment. Dyens has been very clear. At the top of bar 3 it says melody clear, and at the bottom of bar 3 it says accompaniment light. So you need to make sure that the accompaniment does not overpower the melody. We then have, which I've already covered in the first 2 videos. So I'm just going to crack on. Alright, so the 3/2 triplet, we have A minor with an F, E, F off, and then we have A minor with the 7 in semiquavers, the E bass note again, A minor with F. So you can see the first finger is doing a lot of work here with this little half bar. Everything stays on once you've hit this point. And all you're doing is putting a second finger on a B and a 4th finger on the C sharp, leaving your little bar down, and then your 4th finger is just going to move out. 3rd finger stays down the entire time of bar 4, and then we have it into E7, 1st finger on a G sharp, and then your 2nd finger comes down for the B. Everything off. Now I'm using 2, 3, 4 there because it's easier for me for the next chord. But you could do 0, 1, 2, 4. I would not suggest 1, 2, 3 because of the chord structure next. So 2, 3, 4. Again, nice and light. So bar 5, we have the melody note on. Try and leave it on. Staccato chords underneath, and then we have the diminished run, which I've already covered. Staccato, staccato, 3/2. So it's only that D that hangs on at bar 6. Everything else is staccato. So I'm going to do that again. I'm going to step through. This is my first fingering for the diminished run. I am making sure that that low E that it kicks off with at bar 5 is cut off. I am not doing this. You hear it ringing on over, so. Cut. Half bar 10, A cut, D triplet, 3/2, into bar 7's diminished run. So my fourth finger was prepared, I'm thinking ahead, and again, I have covered this in a previous video. So this is the same shape until here, because I know that the next chord needs to be like that. So I'm making sure that my first finger stays down as an anchor. Triplet, open strings E, D and G sharp, and then we have F sharp, D and A, and then you just shift that shape up to the 4th fret, leaving the G sharp on. Again, another 3/2 polyrhythm. Again, I have covered this in the previous 2 videos. And we then get into bar 8's. Now, the main thing here to take away from all of this, obviously you can slow it down and have a look at my fingering with the score, is my right hand is doing a lot of stopping. I'm here at bar 8, rest stroke down, and then up. As soon as I've played that, up to stop the E, stop, and again here at a bar 9. So it's only the melody that stands out above there, everything else is cut off. So bar 9 is just, and again I have covered this chord in a previous video. Pull-offs, 3/2, so first finger on the F, fingers 3 and 2 on the A chord. Right, now this is the first bit of really tricky fingering here, right on the end of bar number 9. I would suggest you play it 3, 2, 4, so that you can get into that E minor chord a little bit easier. But again, that is your choice. So for me it's 3, 4. So then I just slide my 3rd finger up to get the F natural. Right hand right to the back of the guitar, not completely muted, but just enough to allow some resonance of the strings. And again, 3rd finger slides up from the E, and I'm just back to natural. First finger, so it's 3, 3, 2, 0, 2, 0, 2, 3, 2, 1, and then artificial harmonics. Everything stays on to ring over here, and then you're back to the top of the piece. I'm going to stop there because then we're into the repeat bar. So it's an B7 chord. First finger. There's a couple of ways of playing that actually. So I've just done it open string the first way, but you could play it 2, 1, 4, and then into a half bar. Cut, and then you're into the next section, which we will cover in another video. There is a lot here to take in, so don't be surprised if it takes you a while to put it together. I have done a quick step through here because the majority of the material is already in the score. I've only changed 1 or 2 little areas which hopefully I've highlighted. I definitely have done all the technical challenges in the previous 2 videos. They need working on first before you get to this stage. so that you could then do the technical work first. So when I pick this piece up, the first thing I go for is this. And then I do and last but not least I do this one, and I do it slowly first. Make sure I'm playing fours, and then I will do speed burst. And only after all of that will I actually play through the piece. And again, I will do it with repeats because it's a great workout and it's a warm-up, but I do the technical challenges first. Hopefully you've enjoyed this and it has proved helpful. If it has, hit the like button, or even better, subscribe to the channel. There is more great content coming your way this year. Thank you very much for staying until the end. This has been part of a approaching series from classicalguitarrocks.com. Head over there now. There is a free study guide if you want. Along with that, there are a ton of lessons now on the entirety of Villa-Lobos' 12 etudes. So head over there now, grab some Brazilian loveliness and a ton of 6-string inspiration.